The list. Let me see if I can't find a nice list.
1999. Or is there a new link? Could just drop it in the chat room.
I mean, you are actually right. Like, if you think about it, like some of the ones that came out there was the Three Kings.
Yeah. Are we back?
Okay. Okay, cool.
Is the same link? Is it? Oh, send me the. I wanna. Just the chat. Let's call it Leslie Headland. Maybe she just got some ideas. She would know how to fix the franchise. Oh my god. That's something I want to talk to you guys about a little bit. If you got time. Yeah. And drop it in. There you go. Yeah, there he is. We're talking about horses? And Sean was talking about a horse.
We're talking about a horse.
A smiling horse. And 19.
No. We were talking about movies. That's what we were talking about. Like different good movies, and then we got interrupted, and then
Yeah.
Pete mentioned like 1999 movies, and I looked at the list, and you are correct.
There we go. Hello,
That
hello.
was irrelevant.
How did that happen? Okay, now we're back. I've got no sound, but I'm sounded back on. Thank you. Can hear Pete. Cool. Can hear Pete. Can hear Sean. Why would it do that? The stupid. See, this is the thing. I've got to, I've got to go and up the game. I've got to like Joe. This wouldn't happen. Joe's stream.
Feedback.
Joe's got all that YouTube money, man.
I got an idea about this. We'll talk about after the show, Mook.
Thank you, Gavin. Tuvia. Whatever.
Oh my god! Just looking at this list of movies.
What was that? Joe's got all that YouTube money, man. What?
Am I hearing myself?
No, sorry.
Yeah.
That's me. What did I do?
Is the thing open?
Tuvia. Whatever.
Oh my god! Just looking at this list of movies.
Incredible, right?
What was that? Joe's got all that YouTube money, man. What is going on?
You got the thing open somewhere. Am I hearing myself?
No, sorry.
Yeah.
That's me. Dude.
Is the thing open?
Tuvia. Whatever.
Oh my god! Just looking at this list of movies.
What the fuck is going on here? Is this YouTube money, man? What is going on?
You got the thing open somewhere. I'm hearing myself.
No, sorry.
Yeah.
That's me. Dude.
It's so confusing.
Can you still hear it?
Oh my god! Just looking at this list of movies.
What in God's earth is going on? YouTube money, man. What is going on?
You got the thing open somewhere. I'm hearing myself.
No, sorry.
Yeah.
That's me. Dude.
It's so confusing.
Can you still hear it?
Oh my god! Just looking at this list of movies.
What is this? YouTube money, man. What is going on?
You got the thing open somewhere. I'm hearing myself.
No, sorry.
Yeah.
That's me. In the fuck is Gremlin? Dude, Gavin, you're right. It's Gremlins. Wait, hold on. Let me do
Oh my god! Just looking at this list of movies.
What is this? YouTube money, man. What is going on?
You got the thing open somewhere. I'm hearing myself.
Maybe let me hang up and
In
come.
the fuck is
Right?
Gremlin? Dude.
Let's call back.
Wait, hold on. Let me go. Let's see something. Let's see if this works.
That sounds better.
Can we?
Let me hang up
In
and
the
come.
fuck is
Right?
Gremlin? Dude.
Let's call back.
Okay. Hold on.
Okay,
Let's
let's
see
just
something. Let's see if this works.
That sounds better.
Well, there you go. Testing 1, 2.
1, 2, 1, 2.
1999. How many movies?
Can we?
Let me hang up and
Oh my
focus,
god!
right?
What the fuck? Wait, let me just close this
Alright,
Discord.
call
Sorry.
back. I'm gonna hang up and phone back.
If this works.
Sorry about that, y'all. We're having absolute gremlos in here.
Okay. How was that?
Okay, give us a second to fix this.
Testing.
1, 2.
Yo, yo, yo.
All right.
Hey. Okay, got it.
Sounds
Okay.
alright.
This is better.
Yeah, that sounds better.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was an odd loop. I was actually having fun.
That was fucking fun, actually.
You kept reiterating, man, 1999 was actually.
I kept hearing myself. It was
Yeah, that was
fucking
absolutely
disturbing.
disturbing.
now I gotta go back to 1999 and watch.
No, there's some good movies. I'm serious. There's some really good movies.
It's my no, Sean. It's my favorite year of cinema ever.
I've come across a list here, and I'm just like, I'm gonna just drop some names here: Fight Club, The Matrix, Green Mile, The Sixth Sense.
Yeah,
We've got American Pie, American Beauty, The Mummy, 10 Things I Hate About You, The Talented Mr. Ripley, Eyes Wide Shut, Office Space, Notting Hill, Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I just want to fix something on this.
No, you do your thing. Do your
Discord.
thing.
Why the fuck?
You remember Deep Blue Sea?
when Samuel L. Jackson.
Samuel L. Jackson. There's The Girl Interrupted, Sleepy Hollow. What else we got? Cruel Intentions. She's All That. The Blair Witch Project.
What are you talking about? You could watch all the movies from 1999 and you'll still be fine.
Yeah.
I mean, The Boondock Saints.
Get out of here, bro. The first one, not the second
Yeah,
one.
the first one. Boondock Saints.
Willem Dafoe.
Yeah, Willem Dafoe, Dogma. Fucking hell.
You know what I think?
I don't have your camera.
No.
Sorry, I don't have your camera, Pete.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Okay, hang on. Gotcha.
There we go.
Wait, controls.
Oh, here's our old one. You remember this one? Wild Wild West.
There we go. Everything's back.
What was that, dude? Wiki Wiki Wow. Wiki
Oh,
Wiki
Will
Wow.
Smith,
Wow
yeah.
West. Yeah.
Oh,
Will
God, there you go.
Smith.
Fucking hell.
Three Kings. That was also good.
Yes.
Not bad.
No, dude, I mean, there were so many movies that were just absolutely fucking amazing.
All came out within one summer, like a couple of months. And compare that with the past 4 years. Yeah, Sean. So yeah, that's kind of
Yeah, there's just so many, and like you compare it to what you're getting now. But you know what? I saw an interview with that dude we fucking talked about one of his movies now, Matt Damon.
Matt Damon.
I saw an interview where that show where you eat the hot wings.
The Hot Wing Show. Yeah.
Yeah. So I saw an interview where he was, and the guy, obviously the show is known for their good questions that they throw out to their guests.
Yeah.
yeah.
But one of the questions that he was asking him something about where do you see the industry going? What's it like with the money? And then Matt Damon was explaining how it used to be very different. So if your movie went to the cinema, the what do they call it, the box office?
Yeah.
If it didn't make enough money there, you could still rely on the DVD revenue that would come in.
Yeah.
But because of
Streaming.
the times have changed and streaming services, now you don't. Now it's a set amount. So I'll buy your movie from you, and that's it. Once off price, I'll keep it online for a little while. So the industry has changed so much, and I think that might have also affected the quality of shit that you bring out.
That's fair.
besides your political views and everyone trying to be bringing in that type of stuff, but I think
Yeah.
that's played a massive part in it.
I agree. And I saw that clip, and he's right. But also on the other end, one has to ask, okay, so what would be the solution for that kind of thing? Is it more budget, more remakes, or do something like what that's happening in Asia right now and Asia Minor, where it's just smaller budgets but really
Good
focused.
stuff, yeah.
Yeah, it's like RRR.
Did you watch that? I don't know if it's
Godzilla,
what's that thing with the weird games? Fuck, what's it called?
the Korean TV
No,
show?
no. It's like the what's that? It was on Netflix now.
South Korean TV show.
No. It's it's a series. It was on shit where they all die to win a reward. Squid Game.
Squid Game, yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was talking about.
I actually liked that. I was at first like my partner started watching and I was like, it's not into me. And by the third episode,
Dude, the third
I was
episode,
like,
you're
I've gotta
hooked.
watch
I was
this.
like, this is just...
Yeah,
I want them to do it in real life.
Yeah.
And guess what? Very, very diverse.
Yes. But it was a good story. That's what it comes down to.
Yeah, but the thing is, that's the thing. It always comes back to diversity. It's like, this is the stumbling block for them. Why is that so important? Why does it matter? You've got a great show. Why would it matter how many? I mean, like, why does it? If I'm watching Black Panther, why do we have to put? If it's about Black Panther, it's set in Wakanda. Why do we have to include white people? I've got no issue with that. Fuck all. Like, really, nothing.
Speaking of Wakanda, I was very, very upset when I saw this, the first movie, Black Panther.
Yeah.
There weren't any South Koreans in Wakanda. I was like, I was really, I couldn't finish watching that whole thing. It was horrible. No South Koreans in Wakanda? Ridiculous.
That was funny. But that's the thing. Like, why is that such a stumbling block for people? Like, I don't understand.
Man. Like, it's for me.
Well, could you describe the demographics of your ideal movie? Like,
But
can you?
There we go. Why would that even? Like, this is
To
the
me,
thing.
it comes down to the story.
Wait,
It's
hold
the
on, no,
story
no.
that entices me.
Hold on one second. What Peter just said there is exactly the mindset of people in Hollywood and the people that do these writing.
Yeah,
They begin it with going, what demographics should we include? That's the mindset. That's the problem. Like, why would you? But the thing is this: people who think like that are, I would call, by definition, that's what I would call the classical term of being a racist, because it's like you're obsessed with the race of specific people. And even in marketing, it's going, because the marketing company obviously goes, okay, so who did you guys get hired? Okay, we got this guy. Ooh, wait, hold on. A white guy. Like, here are the numbers. And going like, what? No, fuck off. The story, the characters, this, and this, and then this. That's what we're doing. It doesn't matter. The race should not come into it. Because you know what all that does is that perpetuates racism across the board. I mean, that's my thoughts on it.
Doesn't Disney want to do a live version of Tarzan?
They'll never swap the race on that one.
I'm just saying, like,
No, they
if you're
won't.
going to go that route,
No,
you
dude,
might
this
as
is-
well.
No, so like, there's like a while back. Remember we did that review on when Disney went. I think it was the Star Wars stuff. Disney came out going, people are being racist, and then we did a video where we pointed out all the racism that like Disney did, and, they did the live Lion King, and who was the monkey that holds up Simba. And they got that's the only South African they got, and they put him to be the voice of Monkey. And I'm going like, dude, you guys are racist by your own terms. Like, how the fuck would you do that? Give him like the lion's voice, you fucking racists.
The crazy thing, if you go back down Disney's history, you're gonna land into some landmines.
Dude,
I don't know why
we did that.
they're gonna
Dude.
stop now.
No, we had that exploration. We went on that journey where we went through all the stuff. You go look at stuff, you're going, wow, like you guys just. But no one had an issue with it back then. It's going like nobody watched it going like. I mean, this is the thing. Have you guys seen the meme where they go like, I think they did the thing with the meme with the Little Mermaid, right? or is it? Yeah. So they got the new Black Little Mermaid. All these girls of different races are going, I'm just like her. She's representing me. And then you've got like, I don't know, some random robot or like, you know, something from what was that? What's Goku or like one of those things, you know, one of those anime vibes. And it's like, it's a creature and all the boys from every different race, like, I'm him. Because that's how kids think. I want it to be Optimus Prime. It's a fucking robot. It's not representing my race. It's like, I don't care. I'm Optimus.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know? It's like Black Panther. Like I saw there was at one stage there was kids from every race going, I'm fucking Black Panther. It's like, yes, you are. It's like, why does it matter?
You can be Iron Man if you want to.
Exactly. Like, that's the thing. It doesn't. No one looks at Tony Stark going, "Oh, what? You know? Fuck! I can't be Iron Man. I'm white, or I'm not a Jew." You know, no one does that. I mean,
what do you reckon? What do you say to people who ask, "Why is this important?" It's just a TV show. It's just, why is it important that it's? What do you say to someone like that? Because I often get that kind of question when I'm ranting on Facebook about how they ruined Star Trek. It's just about people in space, but they just ruined it. Why is it important? How do you answer that question?
Wait, come again. How do you respond to someone that rephrase the question again?
So they would ask you.
Yeah, if they ask you, why do you care so much about why they ruined X, Star Wars, Star Trek, Lord of the Rings, or any of these franchises that are being remade, or why do you care why a story is written in a certain way? Why would anyone care?
I don't mind who they cast for the role. It really doesn't matter to me. Like if the only issue I find though is if I'm reading a book, let's go Harry Potter. The story is based off a certain type of person, and if they wrote the book and now they're going to make a movie, but they're going to cast Harry Potter as an Asian, I'm going to go, okay, in the long run, it's not going to make a difference to me, but he's a British, you know, it's the same with the Black Panther. Like if they had a cast Black Panther.
If Robert Downey Jr. was Tony, like was King T'Challa, I'd be like,
no, I would go.
You know what I did? I saw a great video from what's the guy's name? Fuck me, black actor. Like not Morgan Freeman, not Samuel Jackson. One of the best black actors there is in the fucking entire Denzel Washington. There's a clip from Denzel Washington where somebody asks him this question and he goes, and he points it out. He goes like he's talking about a movie and he's going like,
in this clip.
Yeah, that's where they ask him and he goes like, well, why does it matter? He says that the race doesn't matter, the culture matters, because there's a difference between, and he points out that. He's talking about having your mom, like I think it's very cultural American, brushing your hair type of thing. He says like you don't know because like culturally, no other person directing this movie will know what a hot comb smells like early in the morning when your mom's holding. You know, those are things culturally British. I can't relate to that. I'm not culturally British. Like. Say if you had to change Harry Potter, like you watch it, you're going, okay, cool, this looks like a British kid. He's got the lingo, he talks the thing, and it sounds different when it's somebody else that's pretending to be. I saw a trailer for a movie from the guy with Dexter where he's got a British accent. I was just like, you, and I just swapped over. I was like, I'm not gonna fucking watch that. That's weird.
You're out of it.
British. Yeah.
But for me, it's also it comes back to the main thing that keeps my attention is the story, and I've seen that with the Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
For me, visually, it's great. It's beautiful. You got some good graphics. I don't have a problem with the actors either. But if you now go look at the interviews done with certain actors.
Yeah. It's actually one of
it's like
go ahead.
They make it comes. It's like they keep pushing the whole concept of diversity, and they push it into your face. And I'm going. I've never had a problem with that. Like
until now.
But like the woman that talks about being the first dwarf, female dwarf.
Yes.
Jeez. I didn't have an issue originally. Like I was like, whoa, it's cool. She's, you know, there's I wouldn't say she's the first dwarf, but she's the first dwarf that had a bit more of a main role, if you want to call it like that. But I had no problem with it. I thought,
No.
right, that's great. And then I started having to listen to the interviews, getting it pushed into
Yes.
my face.
Exactly.
And then eventually was like, now you're just pissing me off.
Yeah, no, 100%. But also, like, but the thing is, people go like, so to answer your question, Peter, when you're asking, why does it matter? Like, for example, maybe within continuity. So, for example, in this case, right, with this thing, like, we've all watched Lord of the Rings, right? There aren't any like black elves there, unfortunately, and there aren't any like black hobbits, right? So the problem now comes in, like, who killed them? Right? Was Sauron? Okay, Sauron's really bad, and he's a fucking racist because he wiped out all the elves of color, the humans of color, and like, you know, the fucking dwarves of color. Like, okay, cool. Like, again, Tolkien probably didn't put it in there. I don't care if
Sorry.
Yeah.
Gavin's also got a good point here. You
Sorry?
guys, they're trying to. Gavin's
Gavin.
also got a good point. Yeah, about James Bond
Same as James Bond.
wanting
they want
to make
Bond
black or a woman.
Yeah. Yeah,
And that's the thing. You
Yeah.
think of Bond, James Bond. What comes to mind? I'm thinking.
I mean,
Pierce Brosnan.
Nah, is that what?
Brosnan?
No, I'm not saying he's the favorite James
No,
Bond.
but I'm saying, what's
Yeah,
your
I
favorite
think-
James Bond?
Oh, we're gonna go through this.
Fuck,
Shrews.
of
Hey,
course.
hang
This
on.
is why we're here.
Honestly,
He's
Ask me if we are streaming. I don't know if he's, but favorite James Bond.
Yeah.
Yeah, someone's asking. Gavin is asking me if we are streaming right now.
Yeah, we
But
are.
I just-
yeah,
Okay.
we are. We can watch it. Yeah, I'm watching
Yeah.
his.
Wait, hold on.
I'm watching it on YouTube. Yeah.
okay.
No, what, are we streaming right now? Yes, we're live.
Yeah.
Oh, yes,
Yeah.
we are. Okay.
Why is she doing this? I'm so sorry.
No. Sorry, I
Please.
was just because it's like the first time I need to get that Joe Emilio software. You know, that dollar bill software, bro.
Let's talk afterwards. But I'm sorry, Sean. Please go ahead, man. Come on.
Sorry.
So I would go. Okay, you've asked me a question here now, and I read this because everyone's got their favorite
James Bond.
James Bond. I'm gonna go. Okay, Sean Connery for me.
Yeah.
Number
I
one,
feel
I would
it.
go Sean Connery. Then I would go Roger Moore, Timothy Dalton,
Pete's behind.
Pierce Brosnan. I think they made a mistake with Daniel. What's his name?
Daniel Craig. I know.
Daniel
You know.
Craig.
I don't think it was.
He was good. He was what I like. His James Bond was very much brutal and fuck a guy up. That's great.
Yeah,
But they didn't go into if you think of James Bond, what appeals to you?
No, okay,
It's
wait.
the
Here's my criticism of
gadgets, the
of
fucking
yeah, but this is my criticism of James Bond with Daniel Craig. They went super realistic, right? They went, let's make it, and it's like I couldn't tell the difference between the new James Bond and like the Bourne Identity vibe. It felt like.
true.
You know, if you remove that gadgety vibe, the fucking car that can do shit, the chauvinist fucking like. I would mind. I mean, and also I want to do one thing. I just mentioned one thing. I wouldn't have mind if they did Idris Elba as if they wanted to go a black James Bond. That would have worked for me,
Idris Elba
right?
would have been perfect
Because he can do the British. I mean, like there's a few things where he but you can't use like Denzel Washington is never going to be James Bond. I'm sorry, you're not going to have an Asian James Bond. I mean, unless there's a dude that's got the British accent, an Asian British James Bond. I mean,
South Korean James Bond.
I don't definitely. You know, maybe. You know what will never work is an Indian James Bond. What did you do? What you? Oh god, I'm being
Try to
racist.
come again.
That's
My
so
name is
wrong.
Right. I do love RRR though. It'd be one of the best sort of yeah. Actually, you know what? Now I'm thinking. Now that I think about it, sort of a James Bond-esque spy, or what do you call it? It's like a Jason Bourne-esque vibe from Southeast Asia would be actually.
Yeah, that
pretty
would
good.
you could do that.
Yeah.
I mean,
Thailand,
Yeah.
like in Indonesia.
I mean, it's interesting to me. I mean, that could maybe pull it off. Maybe like an Idris Elba. But the thing is, he has to be British. I couldn't care what race he is. A James Bond could be any race. But he has to be British, right? So it's a cultural thing to me. It's like you can have, again, but that's specific. For example, go back to Black Panther. You couldn't have King T'Challa is African. He's an African king. You can't have an Indian guy or a Chinese guy or a white American guy, or unfortunately that is race specific. And I have no problem with that. I have no issue. I would have an issue if they put Robert Downey Jr., okay, maybe he's the only white guy that could play King T'Challa because after Tropic Thunder, but I wouldn't.
Dude.
But I still wouldn't want him to.
No, I know, of course. Like that's the thing. You wouldn't want him to play that role.
I would, and the thing is to your question from earlier, Peter, is going like, what do you say to people? It's the thing about respecting the law, respecting the creator's intellectual property. That's what I have an issue with. That's what I have an issue with the Rings of Power. It's like this entire universe is sort of made. The entire story is made up. It's based loosely on the stuff. I don't think Tolkien would have been happy with it. I don't think he would have.
Not even. Look, it's documented. Not even the guy who Tolkien.
It's his son, isn't it? His son.
His son died, and then there was because his son didn't want to sell it to them. They were only able to sell it to Amazon after his son passed away, and then they actually hired a specific dude who was just like a Tolkien. What do they call him? Like a lore master or something. It's Tolkien historian, and he was just going no until they fired him, and then they went, okay, cool, and they got because obviously the people who are in charge of the estate or whatever, they want money, so they don't really care. But also, like you notice, like they're not allowed to use Gandalf, so they can't use the word Hobbit. They can't do. Mark is such. Oh, Joe, you're such a knob. Here comes Joe with his super rich software that works.
Mark is such a puss.
But it is what happened. I'm not even.
Oh, sorry, it's in the chat. Sorry, see, I don't have that Joe Emilia software where I can share the chat with you guys.
Okay, fair enough. So I do have another question for you guys,
Go for it.
if you don't mind. And it's very rare that I get to talk to super fans like you guys too. So
we're not like the. Have you seen the super? Just on that topic, you haven't seen the super fans that for this show, for Lord of the Rings of Power. Oh my god, dude, fucking cringe. But anyway, sorry.
It is.
That's the other. The promotion of these TV shows, and speaking of super fans, it seems to me that they very rarely I can understand if you are a writer, Hollywood writer, and you are given this franchise that you got to do research and you might miss a few things here and there, but if you are a genuinely good creative writer, you would probably want to talk to people who understand the lore.
There's a clip that I saw. Funny enough, today, Henry Cavill clip where he's doing an interview when he did The Witcher, and someone's interviewing him, and the guys are asking him about toxic fans, and he comments and he goes, he doesn't call them a toxic fan, he calls them passionate about the role, he says, because the way he describes it is, if you picture Peter Parker, and say Hollywood phones me and they go, hey, Sean, we'd like you to play the next Peter Parker. I'm going to go, oh, look, yeah, I'll do it. I'll try my best to portray Peter Parker. But in your mind, Pete, when you think of Peter Parker, I'm not what you picture as Peter Parker, but I'm going to try my best. But the way he words it, the way Henry Cavill words it, he doesn't see them as toxic. He sees them as passionate about the show, about this particular person. But I like the way if I can find the clip, Mark, I'm going to see if we can't find it. It's such a.
I remember this one.
Yeah. No, because I mean, this is the reason he got fired. Like Henry Cavill got fired because he was such a pedantic little bitch on set. Because you have a director that doesn't care about the law, and she goes, "Okay, cool. This is what Geralt's going to say now," and then this was on The Witcher, and he goes, "No, but Geralt would never say this." And then, eventually there was an interview, or she posted something where she was going on about like, just being. He's like he was being a little bitch, and he was being very naggy, and it's just like. The dude's just trying to be true to the audience, the viewer, and that's what the people should be caring about. That's what they should give a fuck about. You know, the thing is, it's like if you're going to do something, do it good. Like put everything in. Care about, because the thing is, it's almost like they've lost the concept of you're selling stuff to shit. So you're selling something to somebody. I mean, Apple gives a fuck, right? They're going to give you a great phone. Yes, they charge you a shit ton, but it's going to do all the things you want, and that's why people keep buying it. It's almost like Hollywood's gone, you know, fuck them. They don't really care. Like, let's take out the camera because, you know, cameras are racist, and let's just give them that. Let's not take photos. We don't want more narcissists. I mean, it's insane.
By the way, Sean, if I was directing the next Spider-Man, I would cast you as the guy that killed Uncle Ben. But yeah.
Yes, I take that. Fuck, I take that.
Wait. So I want to quickly show you guys the super fans. Oh, this was insane. So probably going to get a copyright strike for even playing this.
I can't wait.
This is so
Get
cringe.
Brain hemorrhage.
But Pete, pick up like with their interviews. If you look at the what we call the Rings of Power different interviews, it's like a script that they've read over and over, and it's like a parrot just regurgitating it over and over the same type of words.
It reminds me of those reality shows from the mid 2000s. Like it's that. It's like kind of fake reality.
No, it's a completely fake. But I'm just going to play you guys the first maybe 30 seconds of this.
So like.
What?
The sound coming through here.
Is it working?
Can you hear it?
Can you hear the sound?
Can you hear the sound?
I can. I'm hearing.
I can see it, but I'm not hearing.
But
I've seen this though.
Oh, you got it. Yeah, you got. What you got to do is you got to click on the screen share in Discord once, and then go back, and then.
That's right.
Yeah. Sorry, it's this. It's we don't have that Joe Emilio fucking $1 billion software.
We're gonna be talking to Joe later. Go ahead, man.
This is just. I just want to show you that part. It was actually very, very stupid. It's like they got these fake fans to come and pretend to be, and like this thing actually got downvoted. Fuck, I don't have my. Yeah, it actually got pulled. Yeah, it got pulled because it got downvoted into oblivion because it was just it's so not real. It's so fake, you know.
So what are some good examples of like how to punt a show or punt a movie now? Because, you know, things are different. We keep talking about the good old days, 1999, all of that. Yeah. There wasn't any social media, Twitter, any of this Instagram, or your lead actress couldn't make a music video to fuck up your entire marketing part of the language. Right. But so what's a good example of something you guys have seen like recently that's this is how you punt a show. This is, you know, like.
Okay, so for me, I think Ryan Reynolds has mastered.
Dude, there we go.
The art of marketing.
What does he call that? He calls that like something like instant marketing or something.
Yeah,
he's just. I mean, have you
brilliant at it?
Have you guys watched the series that him and the dude from
Wrexham?
Yeah, Welcome to Wrexham.
Yeah,
is that the football thing?
Yeah, dude. Yeah. I promise you. That is absolutely brilliant. If I have to tell you like a live reality show I've watched in the last maybe 5-10 years that really stood out, that is the show. It is just, it's almost like, you remember like Ted Lasso? The first season was like, this is quite good. I don't know if you guys watched Ted Lasso.
I did watch it, yeah.
I watched
good things. Yeah.
Yeah, the first season was great. Second season, I didn't like it. But like that is... Welcome to Wrexham is that in real life. It's just these two dudes who are just really care.
So are you seeing how Joe is roasting you?
Joe, I'm going to... I wish I could share this. I don't... See, the thing is I can't share this on the stream because we don't have that...
Cheap.
Could you share...
You take that back, Joe. You take that back.
Share the link to the YouTube stream on...
I think it should...
Because it's a new one. I only have the old one.
It's still the old one.
Yeah, just put it on WhatsApp or whatever, so I can see what Joe's.
Cool. Yeah, Joe's being a little bitch, eh? Kick him in the.
We're gonna sort this out, Joe.
Yeah, we can take you to town, boy.
Did you let Joe know that I'm wearing the official logo over here?
What's that? Official.
Sean, you haven't seen this?
Yeah.
What is that?
Basically, Joe
I
made.
shit, yeah. I don't shit, yeah.
I will not sit here.
Wow.
Oh,
is that
right,
what
I got it. I got it.
he was talking about that in the chat now, and I was like, I don't.
Yeah, that's what he was referring to, I think.
He's just getting roasted in the comments. Fucking hell.
Oh shit! There we go. There we go. Yes. How do I share this stuff?
Oh, but Pete, to answer your question, I would say that definitely Ryan Reynolds has mastered it. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, like when he bought the aviation gin, every movie he made, he had a bottle of aviation gin in the show. Like he would use it to smash a guy's head in with his aviation gin. Like, he's also doing. I've noticed now he would for example, his wife Blake Lively did
having a bit of a controversy in her movie.
Yeah, I saw something there.
He would then
He
would interview her love interest in the show. Like he just walks into the interview, sits down, and it's like funny. It's really, but like, he's mastered that. He's really good at that marketing aspect for it. So that to answer your question, that's the route I would go.
It's crazy. Would that mean that you go ahead?
No, go for it, Pete. Sorry.
I was just about to say, like, Ryan G's. Ryan is a cisgender white male. You can't really have this kind of guys driving big movies these days.
But the thing is with that makes it great is he stays apolitical. He doesn't share his political, and that's how you should be as an actor. You shouldn't. I think social media has created this thing where we get too close to the people we like. Because I mean, back in the day, you would know nothing unless the tabloid or the thing told you about this footballer or this movie star that got into like a controversy. You wouldn't know shit about it. You don't know what the guy's thinking. Mark Hamill, I absolutely, he was like my fan until I saw him following on Twitter, and I'm going like, I hate you. You suck ass. Like you're an absolute douche.
You know how terrible it is.
Oh my God, Joe is just being an absolute fucking knob.
Reading the comments.
Just, why are you being such a? Why do you hate? Joe's hate watching. That's what he's doing. Joe's a hate watcher.
But they go do it on his show as well.
He is one of these people. See, like I'll show you now. He's one of these people. This is, you know why this article happened? Because of people like Joe. Because he was hate watching shows, and then he would just get online and go, I hate whatever. And this is Joe. This is Joe's this is Joe. This article is probably, if you go down, we probably see Joe's name here somewhere. Joe Emilio somewhere. Yeah, I saw it earlier.
God damn it. You know. Oh man, look at this guy with these peanut gallery comments.
Oh, Voot's here. How's it, Voot?
Hey, what up, Zarko? Wait, I got another look.
Yeah, go for it. No,
I'm gonna take advantage of talking.
Say whatever the fuck you want to.
If you don't mind, shut me down.
No, why? This is an open platform. There's no restrictions here. Like on what's that other guy's that's got that channel where we have to we got all these rules and this NDAs. We have to Joe Emilio. He must make us sign all these NDAs before we're allowed to speak on his thing. What a douche!
You gotta have a DNA test before you even. So yeah. So my other question is okay. So obviously, look, I believe that all of this is not sustainable. It's going to end. It has to end somehow. I think we are beginning to see the end of it. What we are seeing in cinema now has been happening in video games, comic books, basically all the top three main sort of pop culture things. Video games, movies, TV, and music. So what's the future looking like? What would you want to see? I mean,
you know what I'd love to see is more originality, and I'd love people to be like true to just let's kind of can we go back to like living in like a less polarized world where issues of races or race or bigotry or like the fucking who you have sex with is an issue. Like no one cares. I don't care any of this. I care about you as a person. I mean, I care about like good stories, and I think the reason why I mean, personally, why I like talking about this, because I mean, if you think about it, this is our culture, right? Music, entertainment, and culture. Politics is downstream from culture, and that's why. Why do you? This is the one sort of. This is my conspiracy like vibe switching on here. It's that whole vibe of, I think that's why they're doing it. Like, because it doesn't make sense to me. Why is Disney carrying on pushing like woke ideology and losing
That's right.
money?
I've got to get a shout out to Joe.
What?
I just got to give a shout out to Joe. The best person here, Sean. Yes, Joe.
Look at this
Fucking
guy.
yes.
He's just Joe's just being a bitch because we're not
I'll
on
take
his
it.
thing.
Hey,
Thank you, Joe.
Sean need to interrupt you just to say that Joe said
Yeah,
he is
yeah.
number.
See, just what a
Shout out, yeah.
douche. My own guest just tuning, interrupting me just to talk about Joe. I hope you like that, Joe, you bitch.
I think Joe is trying to do the whole Sauron thing.
He's also happy. He says, also, thanks for wearing the shirt, Pete. And Pete's second best. So I'm third. Or probably not even third.
Bottom of the food chain, buddy.
I'm lost.
Sorry, Mark. I was going to comment on what you were saying now.
Yeah.
For me, it's like you got to remember, why do you go watch a movie? You come home
escape.
after work. Yeah, it's escape. I mean, if you, that's what you come. You come home. You either play a game or you watch a series because you want to escape.
Yeah.
Not saying that your life is bad, but
No, it's
you
not.
want to escape your day. You want to switch off. You just want to enjoy something. It's the same thing. Like I still, even now, like I would go rewatch the original Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
And I'm not talking about the cinema version. I'm talking about the
extended like 19 hours of like cinema. Yeah, no, 100%.
I'd watch that.
Not
And
the
just
the original
enjoy.
cartoon.
Exactly. Get some snack food, have a dinner, whatever it is. But you watch to escape. Now, the last thing I want to come is sit down, start watching, and go, oh my God, they're so diverse in this show.
It's like, oh, I'm so
political
happy.
views are so related to what's going through on today in my life. Like,
No, exactly.
that dickhead reminds me of Donald Trump.
Yeah, or like, oh, that guy, or like, oh, this. It's really important, like, you know, what our pronouns are in the fucking galaxy far away.
So
like,
glad that the elf is white.
yeah, I'm so happy about.
Like, it doesn't matter to me. To me, it's about I want to escape into and that's why for me the story is the most important. The story has to drive the show.
But my question is like, do you think it's the opposite way around for the people that make a noise about this shit, that they watch a show and then they go, oh fuck, there's only 3 races of dwarves. Oh my God. And then they start getting upset, they get triggered, they go onto the internet and then they start saying stuff like Joe Emilio's a douchebag. Do you think that happens? I think that happens.
That only happens with really good writers. I don't know. I don't think we're having that. But I totally agree with you.
Sorry, I'm just gonna say that. Did you see that comment about Joe where he goes, "Mork secretly told me he loves Disney."
Yeah, and it's also he just doesn't stop here. Mork has a crush on Kathleen Kennedy. Listen. For the record, bro, who was the one that liked the sequel trilogy?
Oh my God, that's right, Joe.
Yeah, there we go.
Sorry, I can't have you back there.
Remember, we had to get on a stream with him and talk about it,
right.
and he was like, we had to convince him.
Yeah.
Joe, you better calm down.
He's got some dude. This is why when Joe
explaining to do.
So this is just to be honest, because we've seen what happened to Ronaldo, we've seen what happened to Roman now. When Joe started going out, he's going to be in politics. I was like, bro, there's skeletons in your closet. You used to like the old Star Wars. That shit comes out. That shit comes out, bro. You are done for. You're done for. Wait until the ANC finds out you like the first, like the Star Wars, The Force Awakens, and you thought Luke was cool drinking fucking green milk. Wait until they hear about that, bro. You'll never run for run politics, bro.
There's the little creeps in IOL just waiting to write an expose.
No, exactly. News 24, bro. I bet you there's one person I don't know that's here. They're watching it, and I bet you it's News 24. They're copying this, and now they're searching through Joe's stream where he says good things about Star Wars, and then they're gonna hold on to it in like 10 years when the referendum party, like the 5 years when they comes up again, then they're gonna nail Joe.
I have a question for Pete though.
Yeah.
Pete, what is important for you on a movie? Say you're going in to watch a series or a movie. What is important for you? I'm curious. I just want to know.
You know, outside of the normal stuff, escapism and all of that. Well, one of the things one of the reasons I'm a cinephile, I love film. It was a way. It was one of the ways that me and my family got together. Right, myself, my brother, my sisters. We used to get around the television after school and watch Seinfeld or Battlestar Galactica or Star Trek. And this is why what they've done to Star Trek really.
Yeah, dude, I agree with you.
It was shared culture.
Yeah.
And so because I'm a millennial,
Sorry, Dad. Joe's going. Cheers, Joe. Check you later.
adios, Joe.
Bye, Joe. Shot for hanging, bro.
Sort out those nappies, big dog. Anyway, so as we were entering 2001, 3, internet is, and then social media is about to blow up. This is when I'm beginning to realize that my love for Star Trek I can share with people around the world. So
Sure.
when these movies were coming out, it's like, oh shit, this is this shared global thing that we all love and we've grown up with, right? And so when I go to the movies, I'm going, we're about to see the second Matrix or the third Terminator. I know there's people in Japan, South America, all into this. And so when I watch this modern freaking deconstruction of modern audience stuff that they're doing with these big franchises that are part of modern human global culture being wrecked. It's like, this is crazy.
No, I agree
And so,
with you.
so the things I love to go to see in movies and now TV shows and even now YouTube channels and independent media and stuff like that is the things that we hold dear that we can share together through the medium of video games, comic books, movies, TV shows. And that's kind of what it is. So we can
100%.
communicate to each other culturally through these mediums. Yeah, this is what I look.
Good answer. I like that.
No, but I should just share something. Like, this is like something I didn't know about Peter. It's like that thing that he just shared. I have the exact same memory growing up. I remember Friday nights used to be Star Trek, right? And I remember every Friday night my folks would get pizza and Star Trek would come on. And it was like, that was, as a kid, I'm like, I excited. Captain Picard. And it was like, oh my God, watching, all we'd you'd go to the video store, you'd go rent a movie. And like that's
VHS tape.
yeah, and then like you'd go to school on a Monday, you go, oh my God, I watched this thing. It's like, oh my God, I watched it too. And you'd share that vibe. And it's
That's how you bonded.
Exactly.
See, I'm not born South African. I was born in Kenya. We immigrated when I was 8, and one of the ways I bonded with or made new friends was like, you saw this movie? Yeah, I grew up with Chuck Norris.
Hundreds, bro.
Okay, you're speaking a different language. I'm speaking a different language, but we all know kung fu.
yeah.
I mean, it was great.
Blood
And
sport.
so film, TV did that for me.
Hundreds, bro.
So like seeing it wrecked like this.
Yeah, no, it's really terrible. It feels like your childhood is being like ripped apart. It's like, let it go. Make new things. Make some new things for because I look at the kids today. Like, some of my friends have got kids and they're introducing their kids to Star Wars, and I was like, like, shit, what are we gonna do? You're just gonna like ignore the sequel trilogy because it's cock? Because it's not the same.
Nope.
It's not the same.
But the
Keep
thing
your
is,
old,
coming back to the culture thing, that's the thing why I think it's super important. Like, this is our culture. And it's like, when people go like, well, why do you care? Because I care. Because if you inject enough sort of political ideology, you're going to change people's perception of the world. You're going to change their worldview to the thing that Hollywood wants them. I didn't mind when it was a little bit of the stuff in there. Like, I mean, I went back the other day, like last year, the year before, I was like, fuck, I haven't seen Friends in years. Let me just rewatch Friends for fuck's sake, right? And then there's little bits of political stuff in there. And it's almost like, it's almost like that thing with the rat. Like you give you a little bit and you go like, oh, that's a thing to think about. But it wasn't so overtly in your face. It's like you watch the new Star Trek now, and it's like there has been like 6 episodes about like this one character who's going through gender issues. I'm like, what? Like,
It's bad writing.
it's
bad
just,
writing.
why? Who
But I think
cares?
it's it's your younger writers that now it's that feeling I need to be heard.
Yeah,
So
true.
the only way that I'm going to put it
yeah.
into my work and people are going to watch it, and that's why I'm going. That's where you're wrong.
Yeah.
You know, you're killing your own what do you call it? Belief for your own voice there.
Yeah.
Because all it does is you're forcing it into a show because no one really wants to listen to it. So you talk about it in your normal life. So now I'm going to write it so that everyone can see it. I just don't care.
Oh, what happened there? I think we lost Peter.
What?
Oh, you probably had our whole thing is ruined now. Our whole little layout. Oh,
Ah, shit. Cock happens.
yeah, shit happens.
Oh.
I mean, what's the time? It's well, I mean, let's see if we can get Pete back. Otherwise, we can.
Hey,
Oh, there we go. There we go. Sorry.
yeah,
Did you...
yeah, sorry guys. Sorry.
No, it's all good, dude.
I think my camera hit battery.
No, it's cool.
But yeah, so
I mean, I was just saying it. We're like, yeah, I mean, we can call it here. It's been a nice chat. I'll just read some of the comments here. Within the first few minutes, I can tell if there's an agenda. 100%, dude.
yes.
I pushed the
Can I make a
addendums and
comment
still
on-
enjoyed the Orville. Like, yes, I agree with you. The Orville was great. First
yeah,
season,
yeah.
awesome.
Absolutely.
When you were talking about like the pushing of like an agenda, I thought of the Orville.
Yeah.
But it's still enjoyable because I think there is a bit of humor to it, so I can endure it. I don't mind watching it.
Yeah, no, exactly. It's not.
But it's a
not
little more
overt.
subtle. And hear me out. I'm not saying don't talk about these topics. Don't add it to your show.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem with it. But don't make it the basis of the show. Don't like, for
Yes.
example, 6 episodes of someone struggling with something. I'm going, okay, well,
It's just laborious, and
It
also
is.
it just takes away from the enjoyment of the characters. There you go.
Yeah.
There we go.
I mean, we've got that. Like, I'm sure everyone's got a friend that every time they phone you, go, "Oh my God, what's fucking wrong now?" Because they never actually deal with anything. Like every time they phone you, there's going to be a problem. They're going to ask you for a favor. So what happens eventually? The moment the phone rings and it's that person's name,
Yeah.
you go, "Oh my God, what now?"
But
Yep.
But the other thing is about it is like, you know what? It makes it relevant to this time, because think about it. Those things are current issues. Like those issues aren't within Star Wars because it makes it timeless. I mean, you want to be able to. I can go back and watch,
Exactly.
Star Wars over and over, like what Voot said now. Like I'm going, I hear you, like the Orville, but there was like 1 or 2 episodes where that the one dude got pregnant, and it's going, okay, cool. And then there's another episode about, I think there was 2 episodes about it. And I was just going, okay, like it's,
One with a gender, yeah, it was
like
a
there was
male.
one
or a
episode is
female,
going, okay,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
fine, but like I think the Orville is actually like a very, it's a very difficult one to use because it's almost like it's an exception to the rule because the writing and the comedy is so good. But I do find that the comedy went in the second season sort of dipped much. Like it was very edgy in the first season.
Yeah.
Second season, I was like, okay, so obviously somebody came and went like, we really need to push these specific things now because them's important.
They kind of went. They leaned a lot more towards the Star Trekky vibe, more
Yeah.
serious.
Yes.
They
Yeah,
stepped
yeah.
away a lot from the jokes. I think the first season they were going Futurama,
Yeah.
real life Futurama
Yes.
kind of thing.
Have you
Yeah.
have you guys watched shit? What's that thing called? A Space Force
I haven't seen
On-
that with Steve
on
Carell.
Netflix?
Right?
Yes,
I haven't seen that.
and John Malkovich.
I think, I watched a bit of it. I mean, again, it's one of those where like, didn't really ding.
Did you enjoy it?
Yeah,
No,
exactly.
I don't know. You know why? No, you know why? It's just because it almost felt like they made it only because Trump came out going, he's going to start Space Force, and they were like, oh, you know what? Let's hone in on this.
Maybe,
And
Yeah.
Space
Around
Force,
that time, yeah.
and it's going.
Oh, well, there is another one, Avenue 5.
Yes, I actually like that with the
seen that one.
dude from
Hugh Laurie.
yeah, from what's the House? Yeah, we go. That was
good.
funny.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, we should actually write
Avenue
that.
5 is good. Yeah, I enjoy that.
But I mean, this is the thing, because we were just talking about Star Trek. I remember Star Trek growing up as a kid, and every episode they would touch on a certain issue. But it wasn't overt like this. It was like one issue is about like, the freedom to say something, or like, the legal thing. It wasn't, but it was written so where you like, as I mean, maybe it's just because I was younger, you go like, I can't relate to this.
Right.
It wasn't so overt. It was
smart.
it
It
was-
was smart about his thing.
there we go.
Right?
Good writing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
And one could say a lot of the next generation specifically,
Yeah.
a lot of those episodes were woke. I remember this one episode where they were trying to figure out whether the android, jeez, I shouldn't, was a human being or not.
Oh
Like
yes,
what
I remember
rights
that.
he
Yeah.
had.
What the fuck's his name?
And it was
Data.
Data, yes.
Yes,
and
Data.
Mr.
argument-
Data, yeah.
Yes, the arguments that they were making then could be directly juxtaposed to like choice. The whole,
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, like at what stage does something become life? Like
Exactly.
exactly. So that's
if you
good
do it
writing,
that way, I would watch
Fuck,
that.
it's actually really cool. Yeah.
Right.
right? You know what I mean? Because it's
So-
like, is it consciousness? Is it the fact that it just is? Is it like a conception? So it's like these are, and that's good writing. And this is why, like for example, Rings of Power fails, because I think it's almost like the sense of, well, dude, Tolkien's a genius, but the problem is the writers go, was he? Oh, maybe he was a bit racist. Maybe he was this. You know what we're going to do? We're going to make it better. And we're going, oh, wait, hold on. You're not Tolkien. The reason we don't know your names is because you're not Tolkien. That's why. That's just, that's that simple. It's going like,
It's so true.
like you changing Tolkien doesn't add to it. It just takes away from it, because people watch it and go, this is kind of dumb.
Yeah. Yeah. Overall, just going back to what I was, I guess, maybe saying earlier, I'm an optimist about this kind of thing now. I thought that 2016, when Ghostbusters, you remember that? examination, bombed absolutely at the box office. And
You're talking about the female one. The female one.
oh, hey, oh, yeah, that one.
Oh, I love that.
Did you?
Of course not.
Well, I guess it was you and Joe Amelia who watched it.
Yeah, it's like because Joe told me at the time, he was going, this is the best Ghostbusters ever.
And so, yeah, I thought, okay, now it's the end. People are going to see how rubbish this is, because I've been watching this diminishment since 2012, when they shut down Tumblr and all those Tumblr writers just went into Hollywood.
Yeah.
I thought, okay, no, 2016, this is it. They're done. Nope. Turns out, and I think you can agree with me here, a lot of these things that we're seeing now were written and went into production about 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're only seeing the bullshit
Yeah,
now.
of course. It takes a while for shit to get greenlit,
Yeah. And so now that Hollywood has been dealing with the writers' strikes, no one's writing new shit, budgets, they're going down. We should be seeing better stuff or less bullshit next 24 months.
I think so. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, next 2 to 4 years, I'm hoping so. But also, actually, you touched on something very interesting, which is like you've got a specific set of writers. And I would look, actually, when you mentioned Ghostbusters, I was actually thinking about it the other day. I saw a comedy movie. Why is this? Can anybody of you guys answer? Why does it feel like every comedy movie is written by SNL?
SNL.
It's the same fucking actors. It's the same people. It's just, it almost feels like SNL are the only people that do comedy. Every movie has got one of the SNL people in, or somebody that was in SNL.
Yeah.
It's like, are these the only writers? So it's like, you guys do that on the week, and then on the weekend you write movie scripts, and then it gets greenlit because you know a person. It's like the comedy is also very bad. I mean, when last have you guys watched a good comedy movie?
Oh man, the funniest comedy movie I've watched in recent times is called a Hundred Badgers.
I mean, I
It's
watched one a while back.
100 Badgers. I just want to write that down and check it out.
I'll send it. I'll send you the
Yeah, yeah.
link to the trailer. You'll love this. It's. I'm sorry, Sean, you were saying.
No, go for it.
I was just saying that it's an independent movie. It won many awards in sort of the independent films, Sundance and all of that. But it's a silent film.
Oh, wow.
Can you believe that?
That's
a
amazing.
modern silent film. It's hilarious. I'll send you guys the
Yeah,
link.
Kev,
It's
dude.
really good.
'Cause-
It's funny, and that's the funniest thing I've watched recently.
But if you have to try just off the top of your head, think of like a sort of Hollywood funny movie, and you're going like, I can't think of a single one.
I've got one, but it's quite old. It's like 1993.
No, but I mean, like I'm saying modern times. I mean, there's a
Schindler's
lot
List?
of because what?
Schindler's List.
See, now that's going to get the stream cancelled, bro.
Oh my God. I know Joe's
Joking. Just joking,
I
guys.
know, you're allowed to joke here. This is where we can make jokes like that. But that's funny. That's funny shit, right? But like the thing is, I haven't seen a good funny movie in ages. It's almost like a horror. Like, you know what? I was talking to Sean the other day, and I'm going like, I don't know if you guys watched the new what was that show? The movie with the creatures you can't say a word. Quiet Place.
Oh yeah.
Quiet Place 1 was absolutely epic. I was like, wow, this is good. Second one, I was like, Third one, I'm going, what the fuck am I? I watched it the other night. I'm going like, what is going on here? Like it's when the thing jumps out, I'm like, I wasn't even scared. Like the first time was like when that little kid was like, and all of a sudden you just and then I'm like, what the fuck happened?
Did you remember watching? It's an M Night Shyamalan movie. It's that the Signs.
Oh, dude!
Oh, yeah.
Remember Signs?
That first scene with the oh my god.
When he's like talking to his daughter in the bedroom, and then he gets up and he looks out the window and he sees the shape on the roof.
Oh, see that
creeped me out so good,
bro. That's. I'll watch it now and I'll still go like the part's coming. I'm like, oh fuck, the part's coming. I'm starting to get nervous. I don't get that anymore.
Oh god. You don't get that. You're right. You don't get it.
You don't need $300 million to make a scene like that.
No, dude. It's exactly. It's like that. And what did I watch the other night? We were watching some movie called it's some new horror movie. Not a horror movie. It's almost like a psychological thriller / murder. What the?
Yep.
I don't know what it's called.
Nicolas Cage.
Yeah. Did you watch that? The
Long Legs.
Yeah. Did you watch it?
No, but I want to download it. How is it?
It was interesting. I must say, like, so there's two movies in the last, I'd say, month that was like people said this is good. One was Maxine, which I was like, that was absolute trash. I really
didn't even bother.
You can, if you're a film critic, you're probably going to call me I'm stupid. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. But yeah, it sucked. And then I watched Long Legs, and it was like, it's really interesting. It's really like,
cool.
it's like
going,
wow, this is like Nicolas Cage's
it.
character is like absolutely brilliant, dude. It's just like, it's creepy. It's dark.
That's what I've noticed with Cage, though, is that he does, every now and then he does like a really shit movie.
Yeah.
But then he does a movie that blows your mind. You know what movie I actually enjoyed?
Face Off.
Where he plays,
Face.
what was it? It's some sort of, no, not Face Off, man. It's that. He goes to Freddy's or something. It's not One Night at Freddy's where he goes, his car breaks down.
Oh no! Wait! Don't tell me anything. I haven't watched that yet.
To clean the place.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about, Pete?
I think he's here. No, he's not a vampire. Is he?
No, he's just.
Oh, but there we go. That was actually not a bad movie as well.
Yeah.
One where he's a vampire.
The one where he's a vampire is like he goes to the AA meeting, bro. That was pretty good. Come on.
I enjoyed that. It was good.
Hold on.
All right, so quickly while we're just
your thing.
Is it Woot? W-U-T, V-W-T. That's Woot, right? Woot, right?
Double 00 T when I was alive.
So how would you pronounce it? What? Woot? Woot? Okay, I'm just going to say Woot. So Woot actually dropped a comment here and he went, an edible and a comedy movie is a perfect match. Yeah, but I think that's cheating, dude. Because then an edible and you could put on fucking, I don't know, Schindler's List and it could be funny. right?
I understood that reference.
See, there we go.
Okay,
so it's
so
like you can't have an edible and go like, okay, cool. Well, we're going to rate this movie. But I think that's probably the best way to watch movies in this day and age is to have an edible and go watch something because then it's going to be funny. At least you can enjoy it then.
Are you talking about Renfield?
Woot. There we go. It's like woot
Yeah,
wear.
yeah.
Like, woot.
Right.
Should get it like a sound effect. For that. Sorry. So what was the? What?
Renfield.
Yes,
So you wanted
Renfield.
to
But
ask
what's
me?
the one you're talking about? The one that you said was.
Willy's Wonderland.
Oh, I haven't seen that. I saw it and I was going.
Yeah.
It's one of those where you see it and you go, I don't know. Is this one of
What the best part about this movie is?
What?
He doesn't say a single word in the entire movie.
Nicolas
Oh,
Cage.
Nicolas Cage doesn't say a single word. As far as
How
I remember,
brilliant is
no
that?
dialogue. Willy's Wonderland.
how brilliant is that?
That's
It's
great.
fucking amazing.
This is Nicolas Cage who decides I'm going to sign on to
Yeah.
do a movie where I don't speak,
That's-
and I'm
Yeah.
just gonna
No, that's good.
tell that to the chick from
Yeah, he doesn't say a single word in the entire movie, and I loved it. It was he just plays this, and it's still his like his mannerisms, his like overboard like. Oh, it's just watch it.
Yeah, no,
It's
because
just, it's a really I enjoyed it.
I must say, like when I watched Long Legs, I was like at the beginning, I was going, ooh, because these days I'm off on the wrong foot when I watch a movie. I'm going, this is going to be shit, and then it's like, so this could be like a 7, but because you start off going like, I'm just expecting cuck, and I'm watching it, I'm going, okay, wait, hold on, this isn't bad. Like the story is very a basic one, and that's what I kind of like. I was pointing. Who did I talk to the other day? And I was talking about like the event, like all the the Justice League, DC, and Marvel. The issue I have is it's gone too big. It's like when I remember watching Aquaman,
yeah.
and it's like the battle at the
Yeah.
end there. You're going, what the fuck is going
Yeah,
on? Like
yeah.
the
I'm
entire
lost.
sea.
Yeah.
It's like
Who do I
everybody.
root for?
There's no one on land
Yeah.
even aware of this shit. You guys don't have
Yeah.
scanners, like it's like,
What's happening?
you didn't. None of the other 50,000 other superheroes that are on Earth are aware of this. Like,
Right.
the fuck is going
Right.
on?
Also, I'm just
people-
thinking of like general
what?
science, like when the thing creature climbs out like the soil and like
Of
cracks
Earth,
the
yeah, and,
Yeah,
elements.
you know,
Gee, like,
yeah, it breaks open. I'm like,
Where's-
that's the equivalent to an earthquake. Doesn't
Surely,
that
surely.
cause it to tsunami?
yeah,
like
where's
tidal wave?
Where's what of them all? Like, where's fucking Doctor Strange? Like, oh shit, there's like a giant
A
fucking
different
climbing
universe,
out of
Mark.
the Earth.
It's a different
We're going
comics.
to destroy
no.
half of Tokyo.
No, but an element. What's it? The elementals.
The elemental climbing out of
yeah, where it's like the entire
Oh,
the
my
entire
God.
Earth
Yeah,
is
yeah.
going to shit. You didn't. Nobody's come. Like not Iron Man. Fucking no one's there. The Captain America, the new
Yeah.
Captain
Where's
America.
Aquaman?
Fury.
He came from under the sea. Where's that?
Yeah, where's what? Doesn't Marvel have an Aquaman?
There's Nemo, isn't he? Isn't he? Marvel?
Thanks. I was trying to say.
Do
Thanks.
they have it?
Gavin's got.
There's a
Gavin
It's
says
a
thanks to us, and it's really awesome. Thanks so much, Gavin. Thank you for being here. You are an absolute fucking
G, man. Appreciate him.
dude, bro. Like always there.
Legend.
What a fucking legend. Thanks for coming, homie. Really awesome having you here and fucking jumping in the chat. You're absolutely amazing.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, I was just like, I think we can go like for a few more minutes because it's getting.
Yeah. I got a couple of more questions.
Yeah,
Maybe
go for
one
it,
more
dude.
question for you guys.
No,
Because,
go.
yeah. So there's a lot of media out there now. Like what's released, Hollywood has obviously decreased their production. Like
Yeah.
they don't churn out a lot of stuff, and there's a lot of stuff coming out on streaming that doesn't get much marketing. How do you guys decide what you're gonna go? Okay, I'm gonna watch this. I'm gonna spend my hours, an hour or two watching this. How do you decide what to check?
Well, you know what I do? I do like a test watch. When it comes to series, I do like a test watch. So I'll go, like, for example, I saw this new series called Sunny, and then the one you were talking about, Monkey, Bad Monkey.
Bad Monkey.
So like I'll watch the trailer, and if it gets me a yes or no, sometimes I watch a trailer, I'm like, maybe, and then I'll watch the first episode. If I'm not pulled by the first episode, there's too much shit, and then I'll just either skip it or go for it. But what I do with movies is the new thing is I'll watch the first few seconds of the trailer. I don't even want to watch the whole trailer. I just because like what happens these days, I find that they give away too much. So like I'll watch the first, but as soon as I'm intrigued, I'm like put the trailer off. Otherwise, I'll watch the full trailer, and if I go like, I'm like, fuck it, nah, you know. But
I know
if
the
it's a
movie.
blockbuster, I'll just watch it for the sake of watching it, so that you know we can make content about it and talk about it and that type of shit. But yeah, and Darth Sean, what are you?
I
your-
think I'm similar. I try and avoid, like, for example, I've been really keen to watch the new Deadpool and Wolverine.
Yeah, so I've been
yeah,
staying
yeah.
away
I have
from.
been
cool.
trying to avoid any spoilers, and
Yeah,
it's
it's hard though.
fucking
Hey?
Tough,
hard.
eh? Tough.
It's so hard. Like, and I'm actually like, I've spoiled certain things for myself
I
just
know.
by accident, because it's like you're just randomly scrolling. You go, oh shit, 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 fuck,
Yeah.
fuck.
They
Scroll
snipe
past
you.
it.
I mean, I must.
Um,
Well, actually, speaking of that, which is fuck, I'm so pissed off. I'm so fucking pissed off at the internet.
Why?
So no, because I was watching. You guys watch House of Dragon?
No, I
Yes.
haven't seen that. I haven't seen
Oh,
that. No.
okay. Well, Pete, I must. If I'm going to give anything props, House of Dragon season 1 and 2, absolutely brilliant.
Is it good?
Dude, it's
Because
good.
I've been almost watching it because I've been getting mixed reviews.
No.
Not mixed
I put my stamp on it. It's brilliant writing. It's like you get in there. It's like, I mean, I must say season 1 to 5 of Game of Thrones, brilliant writing. I mean, I don't like the author, but fuck me, that guy knows how to write. House of Dragon is brilliant. He's on board, so it is good. And I mean,
Alright.
that's the only show. I
Yeah.
think those are only. I think
gonna
that's
watch
the only show I've ever watched where I'm like, if I had to see the actor in real life, I would tune him, going like, "Fuck you, man." It's like it's not merely me. It's like I'm the character. I'm like, I don't care. Fuck you, guy. I hate you, Joffrey. It's one of those where you get sucked in so hard. And House of Dragon is awesome, but because of the internet, I caught a spoiler with someone, like there was a spoiler in Game of Thrones about House of Dragon, and I was like, somebody shared it, and I was just like, I was watching there going blah 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 blah, and I'm like, and I couldn't click quick enough to make it stop, and I heard it, and I was fucking, dude, I was fucked off. So don't go watch Game
I've
of
been
Thrones.
trying to do that. I'm trying to avoid shit about Wolverine and Deadpool and Wolverine, and it's been impossible.
I see again with that is I'm going like it's awesome, but I'm going what? It's like, it's just because I heard of all the cameos, I was going, is that what's
Yeah,
is
but
that what's driving it?
dude, it's so like
I don't want to
it's
hate
cameo
it.
city.
Yeah, but I mean the thing is, it feels like that's his go-to. What was that Free Guy? At the end, where I remember watching Free Guy and going, okay, it's just another movie. It's the same formula. And at the end, it's
yeah?
like
you
it's
know
like he
why,
pulls out a
though?
lightsaber and you hear the Star Wars music. You're like,
you-
I like this, and I'm just
did
going,
you
wait,
watch-
I'm reacting to key jangling. That's all the fuck that's happening.
Did you watch Grey Man?
Oh, that's good.
Great.
I like that.
Yeah,
What's
Grey Man
that?
with
The Grey Man or Grey Man? What's his name?
Grey Man.
Ryan Gosling.
yeah.
Gosling and, yeah, that was
Right.
that
So
was good.
Ryan Reynolds makes an appearance. Is it there? Yeah, he makes an appearance in that movie, and Chris Evans is because Chris Evans plays the bad guy. Ryan
right.
Reynolds makes an appearance, a cameo, when they're fighting in that spinning restaurant.
Yeah.
Remember?
That was a good scene. Yeah.
think
Good scene.
So I think it's got to do with that.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, man. Yeah. So okay, so you guys got pretty similar ideas about how I discern how to consume movies.
yeah.
I go one step further.
Ooh.
What I like to do is watch the press junkets. You know, if it's a big
Yeah.
premiere thingy, I watch what the director says. If it's a franchise movie, like a remake or something, I want to see what the actors and the production people
Yeah.
say about the fans and whatnot. Usually that's an indicator.
Yeah.
I've found.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, you know, with the Ziegler and stuff. I know that's going to be a disaster already. I think everybody knows.
Yeah.
With
With what? With Ziegler?
Rachel Ziegler with the Snow White thing.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like no.
Dude, no,
I know
that's
the movie's
100%.
not. It's look. The
No,
movie's not.
and
made
it's
for demographic, but you can tell.
no, but
So
you're right. It's like the reason it's going to be shit is because we went and listened to what they were saying about the movie. The actor, the director, you're going, okay, this is. We were talking about the last stream. We were talking about this going.
Lost Thursday. Yeah.
Oh fuck! What a shit show.
Yeah. If your director or your production people are promoting the movie like you don't watch our movie, you are X, as opposed to
Yes.
if you don't watch our movie, you're gonna miss out on a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's a big difference. So if they're already starting off the block being defensive,
Yeah, no, it's a warning. It's like an alarm bell. It's like that's. But also, they started this with going, okay, cool. We're not going to. What was the situation against Sean? They said they were going to. They weren't going to use actual dwarves. They were going to use a multi-racial cast of dwarves that weren't actually dwarves.
So it was like dwarves, a transgender, I don't know what else, but like a range of different.
But then what happened was the actual dwarf community came out going, Jesus, what the fuck? This is the only roles we can get. And you're going, we're not actually going to put real dwarves in. So they went with like normal looking people and just maybe made them smaller. And then they ended up changing it completely and just.
Okay, Pete, have you seen the new trailer for it?
Oh, Jesus, dude.
Oh, yeah, with the inclusive CGI elves.
Yeah, the inclusive CGI.
They're completely CGI. I was going to bypass the entire realistic thing of it.
I mean, you don't even have to have the characters there. You could have just like it's going like, oh, you know what? We got a really multiracial DEI cast of people wearing body animators. Like no one cares. They're all green to us.
See, that's kind of one of those movies where people ask me, "Why do you care about Snow White?" But that's and it's only the first movie that gave us
exactly
most of the things that we enjoy about modern cinema.
Yeah,
that was one of the first.
That's where it
Go
started.
watch the original cartoon. It's amazing. It's actually a really good cartoon.
Awesome, actually.
And the reason and the thing is, and I would say to those people, you know why I care? Because like, you know what, I don't want these bullshit current issues pushed into to make you think a specific way. It's like, I don't want my kids to think like that. I want to have like MLK's way of thinking. It's got nothing to do with what you look like. It's who you are as a person. It's the character. It's what you say. It's what you do. It's how you act. It's not what the fuck you look like or like what your fucking pronouns are. Like, it's just, that's stupid. I don't want people thinking like that. I'm sorry. It's like, call me a bigot, but...
Imagine that. Just imagine me having to go write, say, Schindler's List, and I make all like the Nazi shoulders black people.
Exactly. Like
I tell you what,
got to be inclusive.
Yeah, I got to be inclusive. Got to have that diversity.
Yeah, it's like it only works one way.
And if you have $180 million budget,
dude,
just make sure you add a couple of furry.
Furries. But Pete, you make actual good point, because it's like it's not working, and it's literally flatlining. I mean, look at the last Assassin's Creed game that came out with the, so they put like an actor in, they put a character in that's like, it's going, why don't you make it completely Asian? Like almost like what was that PlayStation game that we played that was the samurai thing? It was just brilliant.
Bushido, is that Bushido?
No,
Bushido?
What was that?
Ghost of Tsushima.
Ghost of Tsushima. Have you played that? Dude, brilliant game. Like just.
I was a PC gamer back in my day.
Okay.
I was a spoiled kid. I played Call of Duty.
Oh yeah, dude.
Those manly games.
Back in the day, Call of Duty was fucking great. That and Metal Gear Solid. Wait, guys, it's getting late. It's almost 10 o'clock.
Damn. And we could talk forever.
Yeah, no, this is cool. Yeah, it's cool, but I mean,
let's
do it again. I'm just going to do a stream every Thursday, and I'll hook you out. I'll reach out and see if you're interested, or next Thursday or the Thursday after, whenever it'll be awesome. It's awesome having you, Pete. It's such a gift. I love this. It's just this free flow conversation about anything.
I love it.
I'd like to come back and talk about
anytime.
More specifics, but also I'd like you to come over to my
of course, dude.
Stream. What I want to do, I've been talking about this for 1,400 years.
But you should do it. Do it.
It's more pop culture in general.
Yeah, of course. I'd love to, bro. Like, just hook it up. I mean, look at this. I mean, the stream fucked out halfway through, and it was like. And we've got people watching, and it doesn't work, and it breaks, and you fix, and you learn from it, and it's just like, fuck it, who cares? Like, just try it. I mean, I remember last week it was like, fuck, dude, I didn't have the mic on for the first like 3 minutes, bro. I was just like speaking, and like, Gavin's going, I can't hear you.
Gavin is watching, and he can like tune.
Exactly,
I can't hear anything. Yeah,
I'm just wondering if I'm looking a bit blurry in the stream. I mean,
no, you're looking.
No, dude.
Because in my in my screen here, I look kind of blurry. It's kind of weird.
No, you
But
look
anyway,
good.
I'll get.
Is it your resolutions maybe? Because on my screen, you know,
it's
you're
780p.
looking.
Oh no, so I'm sorry. I'm checking out the. It could be just the stream is just maybe.
Oh, maybe you're pushing me out in a low. Okay, okay, that's fine. That's
No,
good.
it's like a
That's
little
good.
blurry.
Oh, from the. Okay, that's fine.
I'm just checking. I'm checking it out. I've just got the stream open here, quick. It does look a bit funny.
On Discord, I'm
On
Chris.
Discord, yeah, on my software, you look perfect, but we all look perfect. But it could be just a bit of like dip in the. Like could be a bit of latency or something.
Fair enough. That's not a problem there. Sean, question.
Hmm. Yeah.
Avatar. Is that a Sith? Who's that?
Ooh.
What's
Oh,
that?
so that's Raven.
From what?
Star Wars.
Knights of the Old Republic.
Yeah, Raven.
Is that a good guy or bad guy, or is it?
He's like neutral.
Yeah, he
is that
was.
Ray's cousin then?
So this is also something I'd love us to talk about. Did you ever? You said you were a PC gamer. Did you ever play Knights of the Old Republic?
I'm not a recent PC gamer. The last proper PC game I played was
Like old school PC. You're talking like Doom, like back in the day.
Deus Ex
Oh, okay.
Human.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
so I'm 2007.
Okay, so
2008.
yeah, I think Knights of the Old Republic is like 2004. It was like this old.
Yeah.
It was absolutely a brilliant game. I mean, you can go check out some reviews. I loved it. It's probably one of my best PC games to this day. It was just because you get to be this random Jedi, and then every decision you make, every time you encounter a person, it's like what you do makes you either dark or good. And it was a brilliant game. But like the story, it's actually like. Where is the? Okay. There's a couple of cinematic trailers. You must just go Knights of the Old. No, was that part of?
I'm good. Got that.
Yeah, I got Knights of the, well, they made an MMO afterwards.
It was Knights of the Old Republic, and then there was another one, isn't there?
No, it was Knights of the Old Republic 1 and 2, and then they made they made an MMO based on the entire world, where it's like, but you must see some of the cinematic trailers, dude. It is absolutely, Fuck, maybe we should end off with quickly showing one Knights of the Old Republic.
Oh, look at that. Mr. Zarko says you were blurry throughout.
What?
PETA? What is this? PETA?
That's weird. Okay, maybe you know what? I'm gonna maybe try and do it. Do a different. Maybe maybe I could try and use some other vibe next time. So
just tomorrow. I'm gonna send you. I'm gonna send you a WhatsApp afterwards.
Yeah, cool.
I'll let you know what I got planned over here.
Are you going to show him the clip where the ship crash lands in the fucking Jedi temple?
No. I'm going to show him.
Oh, that was such a badass clip.
I'm going to show him just a little bit of this clip where the rebels attack the Sith walking. So check this out quickly, Pete.
All right, let's have a look. Can't hear the sound. Okay. Oh, got it. Yes, I'm familiar. Oh, this is so badass. Yes, I remember this. Oh, yeah. I like it. Like you can see good direction. This. You can see the intensity. Love that. Woo. That's crazy. That is so crazy.
This little part now is probably the best. Oh yeah, just this little scene here. It's just, oh god, it's so epic. See, this was like this. So basically, his character is based off all of this is like 1,000 years before the New Hope, Luke Skywalker. This is like old back in the day. Like the Sith are a massive community. The Jedi, there's a huge war. It's fucking amazing.
Be devastated all around. Okay.
So this shit, yeah.
Oh, good map. Uh-oh. That's dope.
Oh, damn, girl.
Let's go.
It's like, why can't Disney do this?
They suck.
This wasn't Disney, was it?
No, dude, this is
Lucasfilm,
dope.
wasn't it?
just this fight scene as well. It's just, I'll end it after this fight scene. I'll stop it. It's like such a fucking epic fight scene.
And it kind of makes sense. You can see. Oh man, that's cool. And her fighting style matches her.
Oh, fuck off.
Look at that angle. Shit. Nice.
Oh, I just love this trailer, bro. But there's a
Right.
few of them. I'll send you the other one. It's like there's 2 or 3 more. They are gangster.
Just watching this trailer, it's like you can tell, you can hear, you can see the story.
Yeah, dude.
That's pretty good. Yo, if that scene was in The Acolyte, the
Bro.
opening sequence,
Bro,
get out of here. I'll be
come
watching
on.
that show now.
Exactly. Like, yeah, see, this is what I wished when I heard like
Brilliant.
Star Wars. I was going like, I thought this, I mean, dude, this thing is old. Like, how old is this? This was uploaded 10 years ago, bro.
10 years ago.
10 years ago, and it's better than anything Disney Star Wars has done. But anyway, Pete,
Yeah.
thanks so much for being here. Darth Sean, thank you so much. Guys, this was
Oh,
so
pleasure.
rad. This is actually awesome. Even though we
I enjoy this, man.
had the stream fuck out.
We'll blame it on
That's fun.
ESCOM.
I mean, I wish it was like it's just. I probably need to get a better. I need to get like that KIF software that Pete's got. That Joe's got.
Joe, yeah, good Joe.
Yeah. Anyway, guys, thanks so much, and thanks everybody in the chat. Really awesome. Come hang out next Thursday. We're gonna do the same thing, and have chats. Maybe Pete will be back or the next Thursday. But yeah, it's like just come hang and talk shit and ask us questions. And it was really awesome chatting to everybody.
Yeah.
And we'll
All right.
see you guys again. Wait, did we just get the right one here?
Talking about you opening the calendar, I can see, right?
Yeah, I'm
How
just
are you?
getting stuff ready. Yeah, awesome. Thanks for watching,
Getting
y'all.
the clip that says goodbye.
Yeah, the clip that says goodbye. Cheers, everyone.